Well, on today's episode, we're gonna need some full attention. We sat here for 4 hours, finally did some snooping around. They had a town hall meeting in the middle of everybody's appointments. Only one truck out of all these has a red light. Stick around, find out. All right, drive shaft. She got the carrier bed. Ooh, all dirty. Drive shaft complete. Back to tarping, or actually strapping. And that's what actually moves up and down and pushes on the spring. Those head bolts are probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to get out. And a JB Hunt. Oh, that was nice of you. 19765 from Fleet Guard. So that is a wrap. What do you think? You good?
Every state is probably going to be different.
Green APU, thank you. Oh yeah. Let's get this day started. It's so bright. Ooh. Okay. 7 a.m. Let's go get checked in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, I got a bunch of fixtures for you guys. I like her enthusiasm. She's, let's do it. I'm like, all right, let's go. You don't always get that kind of feedback from people receiving. Let's open these doors. I have the Penske rental flatbed. Last night there was 2 flatbeds sleeping back behind Lowe's. Squeezed by them barely, like maybe a foot on each side to get over here. But this is the way you kind of want to come in. I guess you could come in that way and kind of nose up into those apartments and then back in here, but you definitely want to be going this direction to turn. So let's put our hazards on, because you're not flipping around in this little area they have. I don't know why Lowe's did it like that. Didn't leave much room for trucks. Okay, but if you watch the angle, you always want to kind of GPS satellite image before you get there and see what angle the doors are at. With the trailer's already there, which way they're sitting, so you can kind of know how to come in. So I knew I wanted to come in the other way, so my trailer was facing the right way. Well, there were some guys already sleeping back there, which is no biggie. Just I barely fit because they had like a bunch of other pallets and stuff that was in the back, so we got it though. Okay, a little offset back because we're in the very far left door, and there's 2 trailers, so you saw to our 2 right doors. So let's get this done. Why they leave you with the furthest offset back door available? I don't know. What they do, the other 2 are just EPS drops, just a dry van sitting there. You really got to kind of offset over here to the other side, but we can do it, no problem. Just making it a little harder than it should be. We are in there like a glove. All the little ones are congregating over there with their moms getting on the bus. Oh yeah, and our oldest Cash hasn't been feeling good lately, but he's trooping up. They have field day, which is like a bunch of competitions against the other classrooms, like other second grader classrooms. So Kaysen did his yesterday, and they got first place. His classroom did. And so Cash wants to go support with his team and do it. So I applaud him for that and sticking to it and trying to work through the sickness. But he's got some kind of just allergies and mucus buildup, which makes him cough and then throw up. So not beautiful. But hey, that reminds me of them going to school. And we are probably almost halfway done there. Got to it right away. That was quick. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are they, like, display some stuff on end caps or something?
It's dishwashers and ovens and stuff like that. Yeah, you just pretty much put them in and bolt them in and they're done.
Oh, cool.
Yep,
Oh,
they're
nice.
pre-made.
Awesome,
Yep.
thank you. Those kids are off to school, and we are out of here. Kind of a tight turn, not the best, but not too bad. 7:30 in the morning. That guy came in last night when I was getting here. This Columbia or Century over to the right. He's got his own little parking area at Main Event. STG Logistics. All right. Thanks, Lowe's, for being quick about it. And I guess those things hold like dishwashers and whatever to kind of display them, so they don't fall down. Cool. All right. Main Event's over here. Nice place, and we're only 120 miles from home, but we're trying to not waste fuel, so we're gonna stay around here and see if we can find something this morning. If we don't find something by 10:30, maybe we'll start heading back towards the house at least. Maybe stop at the lake, because I have not been to the lake since we had our drywall redone. Just to see it for myself, kind of check on things, start the Ram. We need to get the boat out, power wash it, and get ready for the season, but a couple more weeks. Let's get out of here though. Didn't realize it, but 85 is like a mile from me. It's right here, which is awesome. Let's get going. Well then, and alrighty then. Sat here for a good 2 hours. About 10 a.m. now, and I looked at a bunch of different loads. There was one right here going right back to Anderson. Nolan Transport is probably the worst at responding to your bids, and they don't let you bid more than like $20 of what they put the book it now price at. Ridiculous. NTG or Nolan Transport really needs to work on their bidding and their communication. Nobody responds to you. I even emailed and said delivery status failed. Email invalid. I'm like, okay, so that didn't work, but AMX had one. There was a bunch of them actually. AMX had one in the Newberry, which is south of my house, but takes me towards my house. So that one popped up, and I was thinking it was at $500. And then about an hour later, it went to $600, and I bid $750 on it. And then he finally calls me, because it's 10 now. It picks up at 12:30. And I said, "Who's the shipper?" Because it depends a lot. Because I have to go back into Atlanta to get it, which I don't want to do. But I said, "I'll do $700." He said, "Okay, cool, we'll do it." But it's Coca-Cola. I've been here before. They're hit and miss. They're really strict appointments, so probably be there at 12, and then it'll get me loaded. But it's like the for restaurants, if you're working in a restaurant, you change it out, or even a fast food restaurant, you change out like the fountains, like the Coca-Cola machine or Pepsi machine. There's a big bag of syrup, and they mix that with the carbonated water, and that's what makes your drink. So that's what we're getting from
Now I can finish my salad.
Coca-Cola. Is those bags of syrup. It's only 20,000 pounds, which is also a plus. But depending on when they load me, I'm coming out of Atlanta, traffic prime time. So whatever, gets me home, goes home. It's been a crazy world we're in, but I'm trying to just minimize deadhead right now, and that'll help me do it. So I'll eat my little crackers, eat some of these. I have to go here, do a U-turn, come back the other way, and it's about 30 miles. It's gonna take us 55 minutes at 10 o'clock in the morning. Gotta love Atlanta traffic. Let's go. We had to turn around on 85. We're going the other way, and didn't have an off-ramp for about 2.5 miles. So now we're going back into Atlanta. Oh geez, 78 degrees this morning, but it feels real nice because the sun's got a little bit of cloud cover. So that breeze feels real pretty right now, but I'm sure that humidity, hot Atlanta's coming later in the afternoon. Oh yeah, there's Top Golf over there. Okay. Let's go. It's like the tree trimming service getting a little bit of a warning maybe there for some loose articles. Who knows? My goodness, we didn't even make it into Atlanta, and we're stopped. Oh geez. Well, what do you expect? Let's just get through here safely, get back out alive. Might be part of the problem over there. We got a little Camry breakdown. It's a good motor, just probably has 500,000 miles on it. It's still trying to go. All right, maybe that, maybe some bad merging also. We were cruising pretty good for a while until we got to about here. And I like to read some of your guys' comments, especially when it's great information like this. If you guys watched a few videos back, we had that chemical company that we delivered to, Eastman. This comment on the right, thanks so much for that comment. Just got to explain a little bit about it. That's awesome to have that information. Let's keep going. We got about 3 miles left. Be to our pickup. I've been here before. It is a tight spot. I do believe I've been here with the W9. I know I've been here with the Volvo back in the day. But yeah, thanks for those comments. I like to read some of your guys' comments sometimes, especially when it's that great information on places we've been. And thanks for all the comments on the nuclear plant grid. I guess they all feed into one grid. So like people were saying, some of the power plants in West Virginia don't even supply their own local place. So kind of crazy, but they go to the national grid everywhere except Texas, which one of you guys commented. Thank you so much for that too. Cool stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah, I've been here before. Let's get here. Suspicious Charger, and I guess they maybe just pulled him over and said leave your cars here. I don't know. I thought that was something else going on. Or no. Oh no, something's going on. Someone just got out of the car. Who knows? I don't know. Unmarked white Charger. Be careful out here. Never know. They got F-150s, Chargers. There's a Camaro over in South Carolina. Oh yeah. We made it. Let's hope that car makes it off the divider there. Oh geez. Airport is right in front of us. And this is kind of a, I don't know, I haven't been here in over a year, but it's hit and miss. I think one time it was pretty good, one time it was pretty bad, so it's got to be on your appointment time. Saying 81 degrees now. It was warm yesterday. I was outside throwing balls to my nephew. He's pretty good at hitting some tennis balls. And he's getting better at it. I guess he didn't have much interest in baseball, but now he does, so I'll throw to you, man. But he's got a heck of a little jumper, too. He's the exact same age as my middle son. My middle son, Casey, and him have the exact same birthday. Isn't that crazy? Super crazy, so got to get them together. Might be coming out for a couple weekends from now, or might be seeing him at the lake. I don't know. We'll see. But I just missed him. Whenever I hang out with him, it shows how much I miss him, so got to see him more. Okay. We got about 3 stoplights and we take a right. There was like 3 ways to get here, but this was the most like wide open, not back road kind of. The other ones like went through neighborhoods. You don't want to take those ones. And if you don't know, if you're looking to become a trucker, there is trucker GPSs, like with specific truck routes. JT had one. That's the way you want to go. I use my phone, but I always kind of like look at the major highways. But they do sell like just specific trucker GPS, so want to make sure you're always on the right route, grab one of those like JT does, because he is the man. Good old junkyard dog 001. Got some trucking blood in him for sure. All right, there's 2 stoplights. We're looking for one more. Pretty big building right here to the right, the post office. Yeah, like must be a big SOAR facility, major hub or something. Okay, we'll take a right turn right here. Okay, got a couple of bobtails, one bobtail and one Werner. So we don't want to block the road, but I think we have enough room to get in there. I think so. We'll just wait. Yeah, we got plenty of room. Oh yeah, people were locking their brakes up on that 385 or 285. Sorry, 295, whatever, 285. People go real slow on those train tracks. I'm going to go after the Armada with the severely rusted sunroof. Okay. Get behind the black truck. And yeah, it's tight squeezing here. They're busy. Coca-Cola.
Alright, you have a vest?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, you get off ready, make sure you have your vest on. Once you go through the gate, you're going to make a right, you're going to park and wait, and one of the yard guys will come to you.
Come grab you? Okay. Thank you. All right. Hey, she said, make sure your trailer doors are open before you proceed. I said, all right. Go to the right and wait for a yard jockey to come get you. Let's do it. Okay. Kind of holding the pattern here. She was kind of sitting on the train tracks, or he was, and then took off again. How you doing, man?
Pick it up, right?
Yeah.
This one parking over here. If you want to park on that curb right there.
Right over here?
Yes, sir.
Can I back in?
Back in.
Okay, cool. There's no worries. I said no more parking over there, so go park on this curb over here. I said, all right. They are busy. Might be here a while. And that's what I told the broker. He's like, can you do this for $600, please? And I was like, what's the pickup? Where are we picking up at? He's like, Coca-Cola. I'm like, They can be good and bad. He's like, yeah, no. It's like, I can do 700, but he's like, okay. So, gave it to me for 7. Just put the hazards on because people coming in from everywhere. Yard job. Oh. That guy actually, like the guy McLean behind me, he's right to the gate. All right. I actually believe that last time I was here, I parked over here too. I have a vague memory of that. Got a guy walking back there. I'm going to readjust a little bit more. A little bit sketchy. People driving all over the place. Had a bobtail shootout from behind me. So maybe Coca-Cola needs to get a little more land or something, or work a little bit faster to get these trucks out of here. Oof. Got people everywhere. We'll get back here on this curve, we should be okay. Alright, there's the yard jockey. It's supposed to come over and tell us when we're ready to. I was hoping he was just coming up to tell me the door to get into right now, but no. He said, can you go move over there? I said, sure, man. Good to go right here. All right. And this is exactly why you want to ask for like $1,200 when you come to Atlanta. I don't know why, but guys, but Atlanta just doesn't happen. It does not happen. So I knew that. The wind is flying, Glory's flying, Coca-Cola's flying. These things are pumping off like crazy. They've been pumping off all day. Taking that syrup off these tankers into here and making it in these boxes. But it's at the point. It's been 2 hours since I got here. 2 hours since my appointment, so 2.5 hours. Nothing. So I'm gonna walk up here and see if we can get a little info. Got maybe 6 trucks right here, and then all those trucks. And this guy was here before me, and then I'm around the corner. Let's see what happens. First things first, we're gonna try and hit the bathroom. You got a nice break room. And they give you your water. Are you a driver?
Yeah.
Get loaded. What was your appointment time? Okay, so she says, "Is this a trick question?" And I said, "Well, no, I'm a YouTuber." And she said, "Well, I'm one of the best drivers in the nation." So tell me why.
Well, one of the reasons why is because I understand logistics and trucking. I've been doing it for 20 years.
Well, congrats. Thank you for
I'm
service.
late for my appointment.
Oh, you were late. Okay, so you get it.
Don't tell the broker.
Don't tell the broker.
No, but when you have relationships with the shippers, you can be.
Yeah. But
When you have
relationships, now did the other load cause you to be late? The load before?
No,
Just
Atlanta traffic. Atlanta traffic will always make you late. And so brokers know that.
Yeah.
But you got to know the shipper. If you don't know the shipper, your best bet is to be on time.
And that's what I did with my load there. I was like, where's it getting picked? He's like, Coca-Cola. I'm like, I need a little extra money. I know it'll be there.
Money, time, you need everything.
Yeah.
Dealing with Atlanta. So yeah, you know, but when you don't know the shipper, you better be on time because it can be your last load.
Yep. Did you have a good relationship with this one, or just whatever you can do here? This place with Coca-Cola, do you have a good relationship here?
Yeah, with Coca-Cola. Yeah, I actually own my own authority, right
Nice.
off Elite Fleet Carriers, but I've been trying to get a contract with them.
With them just to run their stuff. Do you are based out of here? Where's your home?
I live in Ackworth, Georgia.
Okay. Nice. I'm over in Greenville, South Carolina. And this load's taking me home, so I want to get it.
Woohoo! Get all the money.
But I've been here 2 hours. I'm like,
What do you think about these rates that the government's controlling? I got some insight that y'all, that most drivers.
have they been controlling? No, they try to do. I know they try to do broker transparency, but I don't know about the rates.
So when COVID happened, do you remember when they couldn't find drivers, owner operators?
Yeah, they couldn't find anybody.
They couldn't find anybody, right? So they went on the news, it was on the news, we're looking for drivers. What happened was the Fortune 500 companies, they had a board meeting and we wasn't there.
Ah,
And so what happened, how do you put people out of business? You drive the rates low,
yeah,
because if the rates are so low, you're not gonna take the load as an owner operator.
exactly.
I'm an owner operator. And then if the gas is high and the rates are low, you're forced to stop.
Forced a lot of authorities. They were having like 20,000 authorities a week, I think, that were going out of business.
Out of business. And so
Yeah.
now there's only, last year this time it was about 45% owner operators, now it's 13%.
Where do you see this? Where do you get the statistics at? Where are you seeing this at?
Loves. I have
Loves?
friends that work in corporate America,
Oh, wow.
and I keep up because they're not making money when owner-operators aren't coming.
It's one of the
So they
mechanic-
want to know where they're going.
And the mechanic shop I go to all the time, there's a lot of trucks, there's not as many trucks coming in.
Not coming in. So they're going back to being company drivers.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be a company driver, but once you go from being a company driver to an owner-operator, there's levels in trucking. You know, you have the owner-operator, the newbies. You're only gonna make $900 to $1,500 a week. And then you have the lease to own, $2,000 to $3,000, maybe $4,000 if you're really good.
Yeah.
And then owner-operators $4,000 to $10,000.
Yeah.
And so those are the levels and the.
The experience and the, what's it called, the responsibility with the owner operator. The truck breaks, it's on you.
And you
That's the
gotta know how to
thing.
manage that. So, but I'm thinking about getting out of the business myself. I've been doing it too long, but they just don't pay enough. So
Yeah.
in the 80s, you could clear $10,000 in a day.
Yeah.
It sounds unbelievable,
That's crazy.
but that it happened,
It happened.
right? And so now you can't even clear $2,000 a day. You'll be lucky if you
Lucky
find
if you
two.
get 2 grand. Going to Florida and not having deadheading back up.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Well,
you know you're not gonna get no money coming out of Florida.
I deadhead right back at it. See you later. I'll be
Gotta
in
go.
Savannah or Albany
Yeah,
waiting for
Savannah,
you. Come back to Georgia. Well, I appreciate it. What was your name?
Shante Randolph.
Nice to meet you. I'm Justin.
Justin,
Nice to meet
nice to
you.
meet
Appreciate your insight. That was some awesome insight. 20 years owner operator, but like right now, thinking about getting out of it like everybody else. Half because of the money, half because of this right here. So I'm gonna go try and find some offices up front and just see what's going on. So of all the trucks sitting right here, I noticed something. That one's red light, green light. This one's getting worked on. That one doesn't have anybody in it. Another green light for this guy. Let's see what the last one is. Green light. That is not a good thing, guys. Nobody but one truck is even red light. Yikes. Going on 3 hours being here. Welcome to Atlanta, where we don't play. Okay, Boys Drool. They got at least they had a food truck out here for people. That's nice. On this side of the building.
I got a key to cut you back in that door. Cause you know the Hey, right there.
Okay. I'm just looking for a plant manager or any kind of office personnel.
Got me.
You got me.
I'm not the plant manager, but I'm an office personnel.
I'm just a trucker, man, an owner operator going on 3 hours. Just wondering if you guys are having complications because I walked by all the trucks and like only one truck has a red light out of all the trucks.
You a truck driver?
Yes, sir. So just wondering if you guys are having complications, is the line down or anything going on, shift change? What is
Probably you picking up 2.5 gallon.
I'm picking up the pouches, the packages, the syrup. I don't know exactly what's in there, but it's going to Newberry, South Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any kind of complication going on or anything? No.
There's no complications. You may be waiting on it to be packaged up though.
Okay. 12:30 appointment. I got here at 12. Checked in at 12. Then they put me right here on the side, and I didn't.
Oh, you ain't even at a doctor.
Not in the door. 3 hours.
Damn.
So that's why I'm like, well. I'm
It's
just.
gonna have to be somebody that if you go up to that, you know where the warehouse door is.
I walked all the way up front where like the bathroom is.
Yeah.
Driver's lounge. Keep going past that. Or
Yeah, go up there and ask somebody right there.
Right there. See, because
They
there's just
have
like
a
a break
building.
room right there, but.
And then what they did was they made everybody come to a town hall meeting.
Oh.
So we pulled all the staff off the floor.
Okay.
Our plant manager is retiring, and we got an intern plant manager, and it was giving everybody the direction. So for I
what's
know
going
for
on?
about an hour or so, wasn't nobody back there.
Okay. So that was kind of could be what happened.
Yeah, yeah. So I know you got caught up in that,
Okay.
but that's over with now. It let out, and you had a shift change.
Okay. All that.
So,
Makes you wonder why they like making.
huh?
It makes you wonder why they make appointments like during that.
Yeah,
you know?
The meeting was at 1:30,
Okay.
and I
Lasted about half an hour.
it lasted about an hour.
About an hour. Okay.
So we just let out. This guy was waiting on me. So
Okay. Well, thanks for telling me, man. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you. Wow. Okay. So scheduled appointment 12:30. schedule a town hall meeting. Maybe have that on a weekend or later after the shift is over. Middle of the day, 1:30. Lasts an hour. Oh, I don't know. I have no words, guys. Just truckers chilling out here. Don't relay all that messages to the brokers. Let them make these appointments after that or before that, or cancel them altogether. Just sit in your truck for 3 hours. Wait a couple hours more. He's like, you're not even at a dock yet? I'm like, no, I'm sitting right here. Drinking my Dasani, which, like, have you seen that funny thing when some guy's like crawling through the Sahara Desert and he sees like a mirage of water? He gets up to it and it's a Dasani bottle and he just puts it back and keeps walking. It has a lot of salt in it, that's why. But okay, I'm here. I don't want to hit more traffic, but the longer I stay here, the worse traffic's gonna get when I leave here. But I appreciate her telling us her story about trucking for 20 years, and I appreciate him even telling us that. But like when I asked him, is there any complications? Like what I mean is, if you're having a town hall meeting during the time that we should be getting loaded. Oh man, try and do your best. Sometimes it's nice to just know what's going on, walk around, but it's very, very nerve-wracking. And we have even more trucks rolling in for appointments. That guy's still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trucks waiting on that side. Dropping hooks are out of here. Ooh, this is a good time to be a company driver when the trailers are preloaded, but a lot of times they're still not even preloaded. They're not even ready. My goodness. But yeah, one truck out of all those has a red light. Who knows how long it'll take them to get back at it. Oh yeah. You want to be a trucker? Here you go.
Yeah, but you drive for Warner?
No, I'm just a private truck. I own the truck. I'm sitting like on the curb over here. I'll own the stuff.
You all the way on the side
You
over
put me
there?
on the curb when I got here at 12. So I'm just wondering. I mean, I don't want to hit a lot of traffic, but no matter what I do now, I'm going to hit it. So I'm just, cause I just want to go home. I live over there.
You live where?
I live right by where it's dropping. I live by where it's dropping, Newberry, South Carolina. Like,
Damn, I was going to
Yes,
say, you
yes,
just leave your trailer?
gets me home to my kids, but it's my truck, my trailer, so I gotta stay.
So
But I'm just wondering, like, 8 o'clock tonight, how much time?
let me go find it.
Appreciate it, man. It's Newberry, South Carolina.
What time is your appointment for?
12:30. Thank you.
Matter of fact.
Newberry, South Carolina. The broker was AMX.
Alabama.
But they gotta still like stage it, put it together.
Yes, they haven't even started it yet.
Man.
And they have to pull.
It's not like a big load, huh? It's not big.
Well, you see all this stuff right here. This is freestyle. You know the touchscreen freestyle stuff.
Okay.
So that's already built. That's why you see the batch information in there.
Okay.
But I'm looking at some of this other stuff up here. That's where it says those 2 A's right there. That stuff has to be pulled. That's 2.5 gallons. That comes in quantities of 100. There's 50 there, so that got to be picked.
Okay.
That's easy though.
Okay.
And then
But most of the stuff's already.
these smaller ones got to be picked here. So 10, 10, 20, 20. So 10, 10, 20. That's 40, 60, 80, 90, 140. Like 140 cases got to be.
Okay. And how much is like on a pallet each one? Per pallet?
Well, I mean, they could get like it's like 2 pallets, but like not 2 pallets.
Oh, okay. But they gotta put it all on the pallet and wrap
Yeah,
it.
but they gotta go get 10 this location.
And then put them all on the pallet and wrap it up. Okay.
Wrap it. But I need to go see where they are in the.
And then I'm just wondering like how many dudes are in front of me. That's my thing. Cause how many guys gotta?
The only thing, let me see. I see that there is.
Like if there's 8 other trucks in front of me, it's gonna be forever.
Well, you got 12 people on the yard right now.
Yeah.
So you got 6 or 7.
6 before me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like in the middle.
You're looking at what do you say you live?
I live right by where it's going in south of Greenville, South Carolina.
And let me work on that, and I'll get them to at least try to start working on you. But
Appreciate
you're
it.
probably looking at what is it, 2 now. It'll probably be 7-ish, 8-ish.
Before you start.
No, before you be happy.
Oh, 7, 8 before you leave.
Yeah.
That's nice just to know, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to leave it and go get you something, you got half of it. There's about 6 of them in here. That's before you. And then some of them are like, around the same time you
Well,
are.
I appreciate it, man.
You're about halfway.
Thanks for at least letting me know. So this happens all the time in Atlanta, guys. Sometimes, very rarely, you'll get lucky, but at least that guy's pulling up. And then you think about it, you think some time's gone by, maybe it'll change. And he's telling me I probably won't be out of here till 7 or 8 o'clock tonight for a 12:30 appointment. That's 7 a.m. delivery. So as a trucker, I try my best to be there with my family, go see him, try to book loads that are gonna get me home to see my family. Stuff like this happens, I'm not even gonna have time to see my family. So it's sad because I've wasted 7 hours now when I was already on that side of Atlanta. Could have just went home. And that's why when I do go home, it's just, in my head says, maybe it's changed. Maybe it's gonna be better this time. I'm just gonna keep going home. It's not worth it. It is not worth it to come into Atlanta. These guys are out of here. They were fixing that door. Looks like they put a brand new, maybe. Brand new actual roll-up door, I don't know. But maybe that'll open up one more door for someone to get loaded. Moved over here just so I'm kind of in the action and so the shift change doesn't forget about me, because I'm sure the first shift change guy didn't tell him, hey, there's a guy in the corner over there on the side. They'll tend to do that. Always be proactive, guys. We have a little bit of movement. He went and honked at that guy who was the only red light out of all the trucks. So maybe he's done, and other guys are getting indoors. One truck's finally pulled out. We got some progress, but I think they're on break because they jumped out of their yard jockeys and went inside, and then everybody came out for a smoke break. So, oh man, we'll get some work done eventually. I don't know. Just we have not made progress out here, and I feel bad for the company guys. They're all just usually dropping hook, but just chilling here now. So, my goodness, guys, I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Pretty limited room already. Poor Werner guy's got to navigate around the guy's parked yard jockey. Why not park the yard jockeys over there on the side, way down there by the guardrail? Oh, out of the way? Now, I don't know how he's going to make this turn, but he's going to do his best. Here we go. I wonder if he's going in that. I would not be able to make that door. That door that white truck was in, I would not make that. This guy even backed up so that he could get out because that yard jockey was blocking his front from getting out. So hopefully he's not going into door number 9. Hopefully he's going into 7 or 6 because, man, oh man. Tight quarters. He could use a little more. I guess he doesn't even need to use the room from where that yard jockey is because he must be going to these doors. I don't know. It's getting better as the time goes by. Teamwork makes the dream work. These two Werner guys working together. He pulled back so that his buddy could get in there. That's nice. Because if he didn't have all that room, if there was trucks there, he's not getting into that door. He must have called him because he's backing up or moving without him even asking. Nicely done. Teamwork makes the dream work. I'd reached out to the broker. He did say he'll give us attention on this. I was like, man, I'm almost tempted just to leave. Like, we moved one truck in almost 6 hours. There's one truck going in, a Werner truck. There should be a dropping hook, but nope. All right. Ignat or Ignat, like ignorant. I don't know what that means. That's funny, but I also hate that when they put these like little fire extinguisher or fire hydrants out here. It makes it so much harder to get your truck in there. So he's trying to go in those two doors. Luckily, maybe it's that new one that just got fixed, but Ignat, that's funny. Finally got the call, guys. It is 5:30. But wait, there's more. First of all, why not move that yard jockey right there? It makes it easier for everybody. And second of all, he just pulled that trailer out from right over here and then now went all the way around, cut behind me as I'm backing up, came around the other way and then backed it in right next to the door that I'm going into. Couldn't wait. Don't ever come to Coca-Cola. Don't ever come to Atlanta. It's the bottom line. And tell me this, he put that trailer right next to where I was going. Then after I backed in all the way, he pulls out. Tell me that, guys. Make it make sense. Make any of this make sense. Good golly. And for that reason right there, why put those things where the truck doors are? Why put them where the truck doors are? No sense. But on that note, guys, old girl's locked up, waiting to get loaded. Still a green light. Been there for another half an hour. I'm gonna go venture off and try to find some food and some sanity. So it saves me some time if I cross the train tracks. So well, that's what I'm doing, because you can't cross it over there on the other side, but you can cross it right here. Brings you out through the jungle. Okay, let's go. Frogger. Oh yeah. Made it, but we need to be on this side of the road. There is that 85. If you're caught going through 85 with your truck, you don't have a valid excuse that you're delivering inside of Atlanta, you get a big fine. So that's why they make that loop. But yeah, you'll get a fine depending on the officer you get, I guess. But we're gonna check out this place. And I guarantee those tankers are going to that Coca-Cola plant, because they were unlocking the tracks. There's a bunch of like locks on tracks. They were undoing them when I was walking by. And that looks familiar to what they have there. Oh yeah. Okay. But so if I didn't cross the tracks, I would have to go all the way down to that next light and come back. So didn't really want to do that. So came across the tracks. So this place has cars like that. Uh-huh. How you doing, bud? A quick question. Are you allowed to go in and check out the cars in the showroom or no?
Not today.
Not today.
It goes off to a private event.
Oh, special event.
Yeah.
But you can go up there.
You can. I'm sorry?
But you can go up there to the rooftop restaurant.
You know they take a look around. Yeah. If you ever do want to come in one day.
Just scan that. So I don't know. It's officially called the Porsche Experience or what it is, but Porsche. Oh, Porsche Experience. Okay. But they're closed to private event today. They do have like on the website, it's open till another half an hour, but private event. So they gave me free admission for next time, but probably won't be back here anytime soon. But definitely gonna go up here. Going up. Pretty cool, and you get some planes that come by. Not sure if we're going to see some lap times, but this is the Porsche Experience, guys. Airport right there. Be a fun little place to sit. Watch some planes take off. Watch some planes land. At the busiest airport in the world, and yes, they are taking off. So they're kind of just out and backing. Nothing over here. I'd like to see this. I'd like to see that turn right there under full. But on that note, guys, I'm getting some dinner here, some brisket tacos. Cool to see this, cool to experience it. I'm glad to have a couple cars going around. I don't take any days for granted. I know you guys don't either. Just when you try that hard to get home, there you go. You're taking off again. You can't go home. It's unfortunate, but I get it. You guys deal with it as much as I do or more. So God bless you. Ooh, that guy ripped it. The white one. Hopefully I'll be home tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, and then we'll get one more before we have a wedding to go to. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, on the Stanometer, 9 out of 10 Stam. Awesome tacos. Let's grub.